Hi there, what's up? My name is Mary if you are new to my channel, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome home as usual. So today I'm here out in our home. So this is I'm at my parents' home, and my mom is here. So let me show you where she is. Moms, say hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
So that's my mother. So we are just here in the kitchen garden. This is the kitchen garden, and you can see that everything. So let me show you, because I'm using the front part of my camera. I'll just turn it so that you can have a glimpse. So look at our kitchen garden. So we have some maize. Look at the way the maize is growing. It has been raining a lot here for the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. So you can have a look at this. So I hope you know what they are called. So these are yams.
Yams.
What is it? Inaitwa?
Nduma.
So in Kiswahili it is called nduma. In English it is called yams. Oh no, arrowroots. So this is arrowroots. Yeah. So we have just a few. This is my mother's project, and sometimes we harvest them and share them. So these are not yams. So guys, what is the difference between arrowroots and yams? I know there's a difference, and I think the yams, they are like, I don't know whether they are white, and then the arrowroots are kind of purple. So this is where our kettles stay at night. My parents have around 3 or 4 kettles. So up there we have a very good, banana. It's kind of a banana plantation. So you can look at that. I hope my camera is capturing. So I need to upgrade to something better. So we have a lot of bananas in this kitchen garden. This is the kitchen garden because it is not the main place where we do our planting and all that. So I hope that you've seen the bananas. So there are so many. There are so many. So let me try and lift my phone so that you can catch a glimpse of the bananas that are over there. And then here we have a small garden that was planted by my son. So in here we have what we call capsicum. So let me show you the capsicum. So we have some capsicums that are here that were planted I think maybe 6 months ago, and I don't understand why they are very small. So I don't know whether the planting was not done in the right way, or what could be the problem. They are kind of very small when you look at the size. So let me get one so that you can see what I mean by the size. Yeah. So look, it's very small. So I don't know why it is this small. Probably next time we will add manure, because we have kettles and the manure is just available. Or maybe we are going to use the farm, the fertilizer, the ones that are organic or not organic. Yeah, that one that is bought in the farm. So probably next time we are going to add that. So this is our kitchen garden. It has a lot of stuff that most of the time my mother uses when she wants to cook. We always say fresh from the farm to the kitchen, or is it from the farm to the table? Village life is very interesting because it is not as expensive as compared to living in town, or living in in an apartment. Like, you need to buy everything. So this is just part of the kitchen garden. And you may wonder, like, don't we do vegetables? Vegetables are there. We plant a lot of vegetables, but not here. There's a piece of land that is just down by the river where my mom does a lot of planting of vegetables. She has kales, spinach, and all that. So I was saying that village life is cheap because most of the time food is available. Like, you don't need to buy. If you don't have money, You have your maize in the house, you have your beans, vegetables and all that, so it is kinda easy. So you can have a look at, there's a pumpkin that is right here. And if you do not know, pumpkin leaves are also vegetables. If you've never tasted, you can maybe think about it. So let me show you. So I'm going just to bring my camera down here so that you can have a look at. So these are pumpkin leaves and they're also vegetables and they're very sweet. If you have never tried them, please do. And you're going to understand that being in the village, there's a lot that you can enjoy. And also this beans leaf, look at these beans. They are very green. They look so nutritious. Apart from it being just beans, do you know that also the leaves of the beans are vegetables? If you didn't know, then you have known. So my mom is calling me over there so that we can also show you what is around our home. So we have a lot of vegetables. So let me show you. In fact, this one is very beautiful. They are so healthy. And I think I'm going to pluck some and take them to my children so that we can enjoy for our supper. So let me show you the pumpkin leaves that are here. So don't worry, I'm using my phone. Next time I think I'll do it using my back camera, or maybe I'll get a camera. So look at these leaves. They are so healthy, very beautiful. And as I had said, these are vegetables. So if you do not know, so today you know. I'm teaching you some ways of surviving in the village. So you just take this and then you peel, you remove this, this kind of stuff that is a bit sharp, and then you fry. Get your onions, get your tomatoes and other spices that you need, and then you do what? You just fry and eat with your ugali. If you are a local like myself, or if you do love ugali, you can take with ugali. If you don't like ugali, then you can maybe eat it with rice or githeri. So guys, you can all agree that village life is very, very easy. Also here, I can see that mom has planted some kales. So these ones are seedlings that are still fresh. They were just uprooted and planted. And I know by a few weeks, they'll be ready to be harvested and taken to the kitchen. So we have a very big compound, and you can see. So that is where our kettles are during the day. That is where they are fed from. And then here we have this type of vegetable. It's called in English amarantha. Yes, amarantha. In Swahili tunaita dodo or terere. So let me show you. Let me look at the right side. Yeah. So we also have this, and you can agree that we have a lot of vegetables. So village life is very simple and very affordable. So there are a lot, and most of the time these amaranthus, they are not planted. Sometimes they just, if maybe it was planted here 10 years ago and the seeds fell on this particular ground, then it will keep on growing, and therefore you'll not even struggle buying vegetables and all that. So it is quite interesting. Guys, I tell you, village life is easy. I remember when we were in high school, we used to do a lot of debate on urban life and rural life. And I think most of the time, most children always thought of urban life being the best. But my friend, urban life is very expensive. When you are in the village, you can afford everything. Everything is in the farm. You don't need to spend a lot. So down there, let me just turn my phone. I hope you'll catch a good glimpse. So when you look yonder, that is our farm. It stretches down to the river, and our maize was recently planted. It is around now 2 months. I mean, imefika miezi ngapi mam tangu pande? 2 months, yeah, 2 months. So they are now weeding, they are spraying and all that. And then down there we have Napier grass. It is only that probably I can't go up to that place, but next time I'll show you where our Napier grass is. So you can imagine, for our kettles it is so easy for them to be fed, because what happens is that our shamba boy, we call them here shamba boys, so our shamba boy will just get the Napier grass from the farm and then bring up there and give it to the kettle. So life here is very affordable. What do you think? It's very affordable. Do you admire staying in the village or urban life? So someone can say that in village there's no electricity. My friend, we have electricity. So we don't lack anything. We have electricity and we have everything available. So let me show you where our kettles are and where they're fed from. So these ones are from, we call them in Kiswahili. I don't know whether it is Kiswahili or Kiluya Masagari. But these are stacks from the maize, and sometimes they have a lot of purposes. They can be used in so many ways. Sometimes people use this as firewood, and sometimes it can be grinded and given to the kettles as a feed. So these are some of our two kettles. One is not friendly and the other one is friendly. So let me move close. I hope they are not going to attack me. So you can see our kettles. This is where they feed from. And look at them, they're so healthy. That one had it calved a few weeks ago, and it is giving us a lot of milk. So they are fed from here. They are fed from here. We when they get out of their houses, out of their house in the morning, they come here. They are fed, and they stay here the whole day. And then in the evening, after being milked, they are taken back. They'll be taken back to their house for the night. So you may ask, like, why is it that the kettles are indoors and all that? It's because of security. Because previously we had an issue. There's a time our kettles were stolen and one was attacked, and that is why we have that structure to house it at night. So village life is very, very interesting, very affordable, very cheap, and I like this place because it brings me a lot of memories. This is where I grew up, and it brings a lot of memories. When I miss home, because I stay around, I just come and visit my parents. So that is where the kettles do stay at night, just for security purposes. And once they are here, they are safe. So village life is interesting. Remember I told you that don't just say that village life, it is a life that you cannot admire. We have electricity. So you can look up there. We have electricity. We have our water. Our water is here. So we don't struggle. We don't, actually nowadays we don't go to the river. So you can see we have water. So we don't go to the river. But when I was growing up, we used to fetch water from the river. The river is just down there. And it would be so cumbersome. And you can imagine, you would fetch water for cooking, cleaning, for giving the animals, and etc. So it was quite cumbersome. So this is our home. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So please, if you're new, subscribe. Goodbye.